Welcome to the Sharkpreneur podcast with Kevin Harrington and Seth Greene. Kevin Harrington is the inventor of the infomercial, one of the original sharks from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and has generated over $5 billion in TV and digital direct response sales. Seth Greene is the world's first trusted authority on cutting-edge direct response marketing, a best-selling author, and the only 3-time Marketer of the Year nominee. On the podcast, Kevin and Seth interview sharkpreneurs who share straight talk on what it takes to explode your business.
Do you want to become insanely successful? Do you want to be the go-to guru in your industry? Do you want to be talked about for all the right reasons? For over 40 years, Kevin Harrington has helped people just like you become significant influencers. Now he's broken the process down in the Key Person of Influence roadmap, and it's yours for free. Just text KPI to him at 727-888-2100. Text KPI to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free step-by-step guide. Text KPI to 727-888-2100 to get the recognition you deserve and experience the success as the go-to voice everyone listens to in your industry today. Welcome to the Sharkpreneur podcast. This is your co-host, Seth Greene. Today, I have the very good fortune to be joined by Greg Reiter, founder of Celebrity Lifestyle Brands. Greg, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Seth. What's going on? Hey, I want to get my picture in the background of you. You're doing all these webcasts. I've seen them, all these podcasts, and I want to be back there, you know.
Well, you know, it's obviously a promotion for the show and for us, but if we wanted to do some type of sponsorship of the background, I'm sure we could work something out.
Or I just got to give you a better testimony than Alex Mendoza.
A better testimonial than Alex or Dan Kennedy or Russell Brunson, right?
That's awesome.
Awesome. We would be happy to sell that space. All right.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Our pleasure. So for our viewers and listeners who don't know, what is Celebrity Lifestyle Brands?
Well, Celebrity Lifestyle Brands is a holding and management company, meaning that we're holding assets and we also are managing assets, primarily created to monetize the fan bases of celebrities / influencers typically through e-commerce. So the idea is you have all these up and coming influencers who, you know, should be building a brand and should be monetizing their social media. So Celebrity Lifestyle Brands was partner with them, help them, and really create a brand as opposed to just monetize. So everyone out there, there's other people out there, hey, let me help you sell t-shirts, let me help you do this. But we want to help them create a lifestyle brand that becomes meaningful and helps them create wealth.
Awesome. So you covered a lot there. Let's break it down. So give us an example, as our friend Kevin Harrington and our business partner would say, what's the magical transformation? So let's talk about an example, if you can, of a celebrity you guys have worked with, how you've helped them, what you're doing for them, so our viewers and our listeners kind of get an idea of what that all means.
Okay, and let me preface that by saying my other business partner, Bert Ullman, he launched the brands for Jennifer Lopez, Nicki Minaj, Adam Levine. He's done stuff with the Rolling Stones, American Idol. He also used to run Fat Fashions for the Russell Simmons Group. And then he also used to he was the president of FUBU for Damon John. So he's done $6 billion of deals in the branding and the lifestyle brand space. So he's really the side of the partner that brings that skill set to the table. And I'm the side that does the e-commerce and the digital marketing along with you, right? You're helping out with a lot of that stuff with what you do. But let's give an example. So Bethany Frankel is one that we're currently working with right now. She's on the Housewives of New York, the Real Housewives of New York. She also was the inventor of Skinny Girl Cocktail, which she sold just that part of the category to Beam Suntory for $100 million. But she needed a brand makeover. She needed some help with her social media marketing, and she wanted to kind of expand that brand. So we came in, we did brand makeover website on her website, spelled Bethany.com and SkinnyGirlGlobal.com. And then Bert started getting there with her doing some licensing. And to give you an example, now we're creating a jeans line, and we're launching a Skinny Girl jeans line with a $1 billion jeans company. We'll be doing the e-commerce side of it and helping her, again, monetize her fan base, but expanding that brand equity with her existing brand of Skinny Girl and her personal brand of Bethany. And without guys that are reputable, that are trustworthy, that have these connections, it just never would have happened.
That is absolutely incredible. Now, Bethany obviously already had an existing brand, was already famous. So she's already a certain level of celebrity that you guys are helping take to the next level. Is that right?
Yeah. And that's kind of part of our, what we try to look for. And a friend of ours named Joe Polish, and he has that acronym ELF, the ELF business. So I shared that with Burton. Like, we want to have a business that's easy, lucrative, and fun. So even though we get hit up every day by some influencer, some C-list celebrity that really doesn't have any fans, we really want to work with celebrities and influencers that are growing, that have a fan base, that makes our job easier, right? So if we can leverage, and actually Bethany's on the smaller side of things. She's only got 1.8 million Instagram followers, but with that, you can ring the cash register pretty good, and work with them pretty well.
Only 1.8 million Instagram followers, right?
Well, in the celebrity space, I'm working on a deal with Emma Watson. And it's not done yet, but we're working on getting with her, and she's got 90 million fans.
Wow.
Can you imagine what we can do with that?
That is an insane audience.
Yeah.
So what are you finding that these celebrities are unaware of? What mistakes are they making? What are they how are they recognizing that they've got a problem, and that you guys are the ones to fix it?
Well, that's a great question. And same thing for every entrepreneur listening, right? So because of my background at the Angel Investors Network and working with entrepreneurs, it's the same stuff. A lot of these people, they haven't even trademarked, and I won't say their name because maybe it's embarrassing to them, but we literally work with some B-list, maybe borderline A-list celebrities that haven't trademarked their name as a brand, right? It's like, Master P was one of them. I don't mind saying his name. Here, Master P created a brand, Master P, but hadn't trademarked Master P. Somebody else owned his domain. So a lot of it comes back to, hey, we're your trusted partner who can help you with your corporate governance, your asset protection, setting up your corporations and your foundation in place with your intellectual property. And then with Bernt's expertise, having just the Rolodex to open up the deal to the jeans company or to the manufacturing, and then us with the digital marketing and bringing that e-commerce space. So a lot of them, they don't want to do anything. They want to do what they do. They want to tweet, they want to Facebook, they want Instagram, they want to do their TV show, but they don't want to manage anything. So it really becomes down to being that trusted source. Like, they're getting hit up all the time. And, so it's not like they don't have a steady flow of people going, hey, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. But most people are coming at them being as an agency relationship. Whereas we're coming at them going, or they're coming to us, one of the two, that we want to be a partner with them. And the pitch really is, look, as a vested partner with you, we're going to be on your side of the fence. Like, we're not negotiating against you because we're an agent trying to get money, or we're an agency trying to just rack up the bill. We want to build this business and build wealth because we own a piece of it. So I think that's a little bit different about us and our model. And then really, I tell people, look, I know you're getting hit up every day, but my partner launched the brands for Jennifer Lopez, Nicki Minaj, Adam Levine, da-da-da-da-da-da. And you probably want a guy like that on your team. And all I want to do is have a call with you, right? A discovery call. And that kind of gets me in the door, and we kind of see what we want to do. But we've turned down 50 or 60 celebrities and influencers in the last 2 years that we didn't want to work with. Because, and again, going back to entrepreneurs and going back to, this from being involved with the pitch tank and investors, when you have these prima donna celebrities, influencers, they're not coachable, I want nothing to do with them. Just like I don't want nothing to do with an entrepreneur who tells me he's got the world's greatest invention, the world's greatest product, but he's not coachable. Won't listen to you. And I've seen a lot of that. It's amazing.
Absolutely. So what are some of the things that you've learned on the positive side from working with celebrities that could be paralleled or could be lessons for entrepreneurs that are watching and listening in terms of how you've grown their brands, and how, besides trademarking, obviously, that you found that we could make applicable to our followers?
Well, I'll give you the first one too. And you'll resonate with this too. It's like these celebrities and influencers that are successful and have a really good personal brand and really good business, is they have a burning desire. Like that burning desire is evident in their perfection, what they do, what they want to do. They work hard. They're workaholics. So you just see that burning desire. And then the other thing that leads to, what burning desire leads to, is consistency. Right? Especially with these influencers, they have such a burning desire. They're very, very consistent with their posts, and again, and their perfection. Like with Bethany, and we do her social media for her, and she really wants her social media done the right way, consistently, and she reviews everything, and it's got to be done with her. Everything goes into it. So I think just that burning desire, and then the consistency. And I always say, hey, small things done consistently over long periods of time guarantee results. And I see that as I deal with these influencers and celebrities and even like this deal we're working on right now, we're very close to signing a deal with Carlos Santana. Same thing, very consistent about what they do, how they do it, how they communicate, their brand positioning, their messaging, and it pays off. It pays off big dividends.
Absolutely. So I think you had at least 3 different examples in there that would be parallel to entrepreneurs who might not be an A-list celebrity yet, but who may someday want to grow to that point. What are you finding is the biggest hurdle? Let's eliminate the prima donna factor and say, what are you finding is the biggest hurdle between where these celebrities are right now and where you want to take them to?
Well, with us, you know what the biggest challenge we've had, and I think this goes for all entrepreneurs too, it's trust. It's like these people are getting hit up, and you've heard the stories, and I know I live here in San Diego, and before Junior Seau graduated to heaven, he got ripped off by his agents and his money managers. And you hear these stories about these financial people and these money managers, and they just rape and pillage the celebrities, right? So there's a trust issue that you have to get through. And of course, I have a good reputation. Bert has a good reputation, but there's a time you have to go through that to build and to get that trust. And I think that's the biggest issue that they have to deal with. And then here's the other thing, and you'll appreciate this. I can't really tell you the name of who this is, but a name that you're very familiar with, and a guy that I'm very familiar with, big name guy on TV every day, has what I call the gatekeeper, right? And here's what we were told. He says, I'm paid to say no. So he's like the manager agent guy, right? And he says, I'm paid to say no. And I'm like, I never made any money saying no, right? It's like sometimes they put these handlers in the middle because they have been abused, or they just have that system in place. And these guys don't understand social media. They don't understand e-commerce. They don't understand brand building. They don't understand all the assets that we bring to the table. So they're just like, no people. And it's really hard to get past them. And you're going, dude, you really need to get that guy out of the way, because you're leaving so much money on the table because you have this no guy in your way. So it's a challenge that we have to deal with, but it's the same thing for every entrepreneur, right? Our job is to create such great branding, and again, with you, create such great marketing that trust arrives before I physically meet somebody. So when I physically meet them, they've seen stuff on the internet, they've seen my marketing, they've seen my videos, and there's already some trust built up. And because we're new and we're a startup only a year and a half old, we're dealing with that as well.
So I think that has some definite parallels also for our entrepreneurs, whether they're dealing with individual consumers who they have to get to trust them to buy their product or service, and our entrepreneurs who sell business to business who might have to have themselves or their sales staff get through a gatekeeper to get to their business owner or entrepreneur or professional prospect. So you talked about videos, you talked about seeing some of their marketing. What are some other tips we can leave our entrepreneurs with in terms of how to position themselves so that they either get through the gatekeeper or so that Mr. Big prospect comes to them? How have you managed to pull that off?
Well, so what we've been doing,
we don't have a Bernd Allman as our business partner or a Kevin.
Right. Well, it fits like a glove. And I have this little course I created called Celebritize Your Brand. So before I had Kevin as a business partner, before I had Bernd as a business partner, I was still going to gifting suites and meeting celebrities. I was paying my way into the best master finds. I was taking pictures and being associated with the Joe Polishes, the Perry Belchers, the Ryan Dice, the people that were kind of in that digital marketing world, where I was going. And I would meet them and I'd take pictures with them. And so I would do that. And you know what else I did? Is I went and knocked on the door of our mayor in Escondido. And I told him what I did. And I said, hey, I'm doing a little workshop. I invited, he actually came to my workshop. Next thing you know, he's up in my office giving me a testimony because he was so blown away what I taught at the workshop that he wants everybody in Escondido to work with us, So it goes back to, you have to do things and put yourself to, I call it celebritizing your brand. You don't necessarily need a celebrity. It could be the mayor, it could be the doctor. Really focus on getting those testimonies, getting that social proof, I'll never forget another one. I had a chiropractor who was a great chiropractor, great business, but he had no testimonies. I got him to get a Polaroid camera, and I got him.
This was back a few years.
Yeah, this was back in 2004. And I got him to get a Polaroid camera, and I just gave him a little script to his team. So as people would get adjusted and they feeling great, hey, would you mind taking a picture and then give me a little quote that we could use for our marketing materials? And the next thing you know, he's got literally in his office a whole wall of Polaroid pictures with little quotes. It's awesome.
That is absolutely beautiful. That's a great writer downer, great tactic, whether it's a Polaroid or a digital camera or a YouTube video, if we bring it in, or Snapchat or whatever that might be, into the 21st century. That is absolutely awesome. We've shared a lot of golden nuggets for folks who are interested in celebritizing their brand or learning more about how celebrity lifestyle brands can help them become a celebrity in their target market. What's the best way for them to learn more about you and what you're doing?
Well, they can check out celebritylifestylebrands.com and see what we're doing. And then if they want to just check out gregwriter.com, my last name is spelled like a typewriter, like an author, Writer. You can learn more about me. And I think we have some resources that we offer. And, if you're touched, Seth's going to keep promoting me. You're going to keep hearing more about me because, Seth's my guy.
We greatly appreciate that. Greg, thank you so much for coming on again. Celebrity Lifestyle Brands or gregwriter.com, preferably both. Greg, thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it, Seth. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. See you soon, man.
Do you need money to fund your idea, product, or service? Are you ready to take your business to the next level but need capital to get it done? Kevin Harrington has heard more than 50,000 pitches and knows how to help you make the perfect pitch to get the funding for your entrepreneurial dream. He's distilled the process down in his perfect pitch cheat sheet, and it's yours for free. Just text PITCH to him right now at 727-888-2100. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free perfect pitch cheat sheet. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 to start funding your dream today.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.